Republicans from across the country are in Charlotte, North Carolina this week. They're trying to come up with a new game plan to win voters. Last night, Louisiana Governor Bobby Jindal had tough words for his fellow GOP members.
We've got to stop being the stupid party. And I'm serious. It's time for a new Republican Party that talks like adults. It's time for us to articulate our plans and our visions for America in real terms. It's no secret we had a number of Republicans that damaged the brand this year with offensive and bizarre comments. I'm here to say we've had enough of that.
Former Mississippi Governor Barbour is a former chairman of the Republican National Committee. Governor, good morning.
Hey, good morning, Charlie.
Republicans have been the stupid party, says the governor of Louisiana.
Well, the point he made is exactly right. When you consider what two Senate candidates, one in Indiana and one in Missouri, the comments that they made were stupid comments, offensive comments. And in today's world, when a candidate in one state says something, the negative effect of that can spill over to lots of other candidates. And Bobby Jindal was exactly right.
Was he?
It's interesting, though, Charlie, that one of those candidates, Todd Aiken, actually received more than $1 million of campaign contributions from the Democratic leader of the Senate. Harry Reid's PAC helped that guy win the Republican primary, and that was well reported in the state of Missouri. After he made that comment, you could see why the Democrats wanted to run against him.
Governor, it was an interesting speech by Governor Jindal yesterday, and he called the party's, quote, obsession with government bookkeeping a rigged game and a wrong game, and the party needed to focus on more things. Do you think that was a repudiation of the Paul Ryan approach or the Tea Party approach that focuses on fiscal matters?
No, I don't think it was at all. I think it was an honest statement that when you talk in Washington budget terms, you're committing yourself to a lot of things that not only the public doesn't understand, but it's very misleading. In Washington, it is a cut when spending goes up, but just not as fast as was planned. For the average American family, that is, spending goes up more slowly. For the left, they say to the public, they're cutting spending by trillions and trillions, even though spending's going up. To get in that jargon and to use that lingo, Bobby Jindal's exactly right. We need to make the truth obvious to voters.
But Governor, there's certainly a lot of soul searching, I think, going on with the Republican Party, and Governor Jindal's speech last night exemplified that. However, you hear people like Speaker Boehner saying that it's President Obama trying to annihilate the GOP. Is President Obama, do you think, the problem, or do you think the party itself has to make some policy changes in order to recruit and attract different voters?
You know, this is my 12th presidential election, Norah, and I've been around where we've won a few more than we've lost, but I've been around where we've lost. This is an election that Republicans are upset about because they feel like they could have won, that the president got
you're
just over 50, less than 51% of the vote.
You're looking back,
and I think that explains this.
But it seems to me, from Peggy Noonan and a whole range of people, especially the speaker, to accuse the president of trying to annihilate the party. That takes it to the future, not the past.
Well, look, this is the most political presidency we've ever had. It's the perpetual campaign. As soon as the campaign was over and we started talking about the first serious piece of business, that was the fiscal cliff, the Obama administration ran it purely like a political campaign. If you heard the President's State of the Union address, where the vast majority of Americans are worried about economic growth, about job creation, about these gigantic, unprecedented deficits and the debt that our country has.
All right, Governor. He
hardly mentioned that in his inaugural address.
Thank you, Governor.
Governor Barbour, good to see you. Thank you so much.